Hello, students of African American literature. This is Elena Koch. I wanted to make a quick video to talk about what's coming up this week. But first, I wanted to congratulate you for making it through week 10. That was probably the weirdest week that I've had in over 20 years of teaching college students, so I'm sure it felt strange to you too, but you did a good job taking your observations to our D2L discussions, and I learned a lot from reading your posts, so thank you for that. I want to go over what's coming up this next week. You might remember that I posted a revised schedule under content, but I'm already changing the deadline slightly this week to give you a little more time for your posts. I'm very excited this week that we'll be reading A Raisin in the Sun by Chicago playwright Lorraine Hansberry. This is a groundbreaking play, and I think you're going to really like reading it. So I hope that you have started the reading. I'd like you to read Act 1 in the first part of the week. The reading guide is posted in content right under the James Baldwin reading guide. And instead of posting by tomorrow on Act 1, I'm giving you until Tuesday. I see that one of you has already made a post on this. But you can have until Tuesday if you need it. Reply to a classmate on Wednesday. And then for Act 2, post about Act 2 by Thursday and reply by Friday. So basically, I'm trying to give you an extra day for most of these posts. Then be sure to come back and read each other's posts, because I guarantee your classmates are going to notice some really cool things that you might have missed. And then I also recommend your classmates' video. In fact, let's go over to content right now and take a look. If we go to content for realism, naturalism, and modernism, here's the mini lecture video that I posted last week. I noticed that only a few of you have watched this. So if you got behind last week, make sure to watch it. It's going to give you some important context, and some of this material will be covered in the next exam. The reading guide is right here. The title of the play comes from a Langston Hughes poem, a famous poem by Langston Hughes. And then here are some things I'd like you to think about. I've also included some discussion questions from the Chicago Public Library. Okay, so that was the reading guide. Here is your classmate Jocelyn's presentation on Hansberry that she prepared for our National African American Read-In. Jocelyn wasn't able to attend that day, so she emailed me her presentation, and I definitely encourage you to check this out. If you have trouble downloading the file, just let me know, and we'll see if we can work something out. Okay, so let's go to discussions. I want to point out that most of you have not read very many of the Sonny's Blues posts yet. So please make sure to come back and do that. Your classmates noticed some really amazing things about the story. I posted as well. I have this key points post that you should definitely read so that you get a richer understanding of the story and pick up on things you missed. Remember that these class discussion or these discussion posts are taking the place of the discussions that we would normally have in our class. So you should plan to spend at least an hour and 15 minutes twice a week with these discussions. Okay. The discussion board for A Raisin in the Sun is here. I'm going to update these dates to reflect the extensions I'm giving you. But again, you're going to want to post at the beginning of the week on Act 1 and later in the week on Act 2. I think that's all I wanted to say about the deadlines. Later this week, I'm going to be posting a study guide for Exam 2, which will take place on Monday of next week. So just like the revised schedule says. So I'll post a study guide so that you know what to expect on that. It will be open book, and it will be a short answer with possibly a couple paragraph level questions written in there as well. Virtual office hours. I miss seeing you, and I would love to have a chat with you. If you want to talk with me about anything that's more involved than just an email, you can always request an appointment, and I'll set up a Google Hangout so that we can talk on video, or at least audio if you prefer that. Extensions. If you need more time, do not hesitate to ask. I know some of you are working extra hours and are caring for siblings and are having some equipment issues. So if anything comes up, all you need to do is ask me before the deadline so that we can work this out. I still want us to cover the material and get as much as we can out of it, but I'm trying to be flexible to acknowledge that reality is a little strange right now. And then finally, if you haven't submitted your outline and annotated works cited list as a Word doc on D2L, could you please do that just so I can grade it and get it back to you more efficiently? I'm partway through grading those right now. As you know, I was really happy with all the presentations you made before spring break, which seems like a really long time ago now. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves. I hope that you're washing your hands a lot and sheltering in place as much as your work schedules and family lives will allow you to do. Take good care of yourselves and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you. Bye.